Hi guys, good evening. How are you today?
Hi, teacher. Fine, thank you.
I'm okay, thank you. So, what's the news? How did you spend your holidays? Um, did you have a lot of work?
Uh, Friday, I go to the beach this weekend, and rest days I work in the office.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. Which beach did you go to?
Mm, Manzanillo.
Mm-hmm.
The
Uh,
playa is name his name Las Hadas.
okay, is it near from the place where you live?
Sorry.
Is it near to your house? Is it near to the place?
Manzanillo is my city of in my work.
Mhm. Okay, I see. And you, Liliana, what's the news? Or what did you do interesting the last?
Mm, I just work, but on weekend it was my sister's birthday party. So we had a funny date. They we have a party. We ate cake and dance and things like that.
That's
But
nice. How
I
old
work
is she?
almost. My sister is 20.
Okay. And about your work, did you work the last week?
Yes, all week.
Mm-hmm. I see. And you, Fabian, what's the news?
So teacher, I listen me.
So what did you do
Hello, hello.
interesting? Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. Um, okay. This week I have traveled to Guadalajara. Uh, I I am stay Guadalajara for an an event. Is Thailand. Is to event for technology, futurist, gaming, business, uh, developer, and
Hmm?
uh, is speakers is the principal event in uh, no me acuerdo cómo se dice escenario
Stage? On the
stage
stage?
in stage different speakers or uh, uh, bands, music, stand-ups, uh, giveaways, any event in any events, and this event is ¿cómo sería? Duró una semana.
Mm-hmm. It lasted 1 week.
Ah, y las ¿me lo repite?
It's like last, but in past it will be lasted.
In last past week.
Hmm? Okay. And
Yeah.
did you participate or did you go just to listen?
Um, I participate in giveaways or any uh, activities in gaming, business, uh, is event. You can question any eh, empresas, ¿cómo sería en inglés?
Companies?
companies, and you can question companies for work or practice, uh, or different question, como we any work or uh, uh, work or practice.
Hmm. Okay. And were you a speaker? No? You just listened?
No, but I went here for and one speaker, Javier Santolaya, is a engineer physics, is use your doctorado, her doctor is in física, physics física de partículas, eso sí no sabría cómo decirlo.
Okay. Yeah. Physics, yeah, it's physics. Particles is the same, but
Physics part.
I don't know how to say altogether. Okay, so that was interesting. Thank you. You asked me about the exam. So in reality, yeah, it's not like something very formal or very difficult. Just yeah, it will be the same games that we usually do during the lessons, just to see our progress, to revise everything that we saw before. So we will have three activities. The first activity is vocabulary. You will see the cards with Spanish variants, with Spanish words, and we will answer one by one. So we just see in Spanish and we say in English. Let's answer like that. The first will be Lily, the second Juan, and Fabian. So Lily, your word.
Mechanic.
Okay, Juan.
Mm, uh, to look like someone.
Okay, it was one more. Do you remember? Lily, do
Mm,
you remember the phrase?
Take after.
To take after. Okay. So, oh, it came Elizabeth exactly for the exam.
okay.
The next, Fabian, please.
Is stay in touch with with
Uh-huh. Stay,
somebody.
yeah, to stay in touch with someone. Okay. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Fine, thank you.
So it will be the next word for you. We answer one by one. So the first word is for Lily, and then Juan, then Fabian, and then Elizabeth. Elizabeth, músico.
Singer,
It's a profession. It starts the same. Musician.
musician,
Musician. Lily.
Practice sports.
Okay. Juan, please.
Mm, maybe to be un club jet.
Something that we saw. What was it?
Mm,
Be out of work.
Yeah, be out of work. The next, Fabian, please.
Full time.
A full time, that's correct. Elizabeth,
Chef.
that's correct. Lily,
Um, it's the same study for a test.
yeah, I think it was the same. Study for exams. Juan,
Uh, maybe mm, mm, teammate.
teammate, okay. Fabian,
Uh, Something new.
mm,
Learn something new.
learn something new. Elizabeth,
My partner.
okay. Lily,
Um, start a new project.
yeah, to start a new project. Juan,
Journalist.
a journalist. Fabian,
Uh, is cook dinner.
cook dinner.
Cook dinner. Cook dinner.
Elizabeth,
Um, Generous.
it's the same general. Lily,
Um, tidy. But,
tidy.
tidy.
Juan, please.
Serious.
Okay. Fabian,
Gardener.
yeah. Elizabeth,
No, noisy.
noisy.
Sí. Okay.
Liliana,
Um, eat no. Eat out. Eat out.
yeah. Juan,
Mm, 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 mm,
cook and help.
yeah, that's, go with uh, col, co, college.
Colleagues go
Colleague,
out with colleagues. That's
colleague.
correct. Fabian,
Is visit my grandparents.
that's correct. Elizabeth,
Plumber.
that's true. Lily,
Profession.
okay. Juan,
Consultant.
consultant. Fabian,
Funny.
okay. Elizabeth,
Kind.
okay. Lily,
Bossy.
that's true. Juan,
No sé, maybe responsibly white.
responsible for. Yeah. Fabian,
Is uh, um wake up before the 6 p.m. Digo 6 a.m.
Okay, or get up before 6 a.m.
Get up.
Elizabeth,
Patient.
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 Lily,
Get on well with.
get on well with. Juan,
Mm, Qualification.
okay. Fabian,
Is uh, um um mm,
who can help?
yes, please.
Look, look up
Yes,
to somebody.
Look up to somebody.
look
For
up.
example, I
Okay,
look
okay,
up
look up.
to my mother.
Thank you, thank you.
Elizabeth,
Enjoy my course.
okay. Lily,
Career.
okay. Juan,
Go to vacation.
okay. Or go on holiday. Fabian,
A part-time.
that's true. Elizabeth,
Mm, helpful.
helpful. Lily,
Assistant.
okay. Juan,
Mm, mm, Polite.
polite. Fabian,
Crazy.
okay. Elizabeth,
Ruth.
yeah. Lily,
Run a company.
okay. Juan,
Enjoy mm, my work.
Fabian,
Eh, uh, uh, ay, no recuerdo cómo se dice. Se escribe gajes,
mm,
but I don't remember pronunciation.
I think it's different. Well, I don't remember this word. Wages, yeah, wages.
Wages. Wages,
Okay,
wages.
Elizabeth,
Um, voluntary work.
okay. Lily,
Quiet.
Juan,
Está in touch with my friends.
okay. Fabian,
Is uh, reliable.
reliable. Elizabeth,
Reliable.
My close friends.
okay. Lily,
Salesperson.
okay. Yeah, or a shop assistant. Juan,
Financial consult.
financial consultant. And Fabian,
Is find my course difficult?
to find my course difficult. Okay,
Find my course.
that's true. And grammar. After we have one more with questions. So grammar. Let's continue with Elizabeth. Elizabeth, choose one number, please.
5.
Phrases to continue a conversation. For example, we saw that you start a conversation with unknown people, and for example, one person say, "How long have you lived here?" Or, "Excuse me, is anyone sitting here? Is this your first time here?" So, what can you answer, and how can you continue the conversation?
Maybe the answer is yes, and I don't know really good the what do you say? The the street. Do you recommend on coffee
Mm-hmm.
on coffee shop?
Okay. Yeah, we can also say, "And you, what about you?" and so on. Very good. Lily, please.
Number 7.
Phrases to end a conversation. For example, "It's time to go already." What can you say?
Uh, Nice to meet you. See you later. And that's my boss or that's my train.
Mhm. Okay, very good. Juan, please.
Number 4.
A lot more. So, your example, when can we use this phrase, "a lot more"?
Mm,
So, a lot more means a large amount. Yeah, for example, I can say about myself, "I would like to read books a lot more." So that means that now I don't read enough and I would like to read much more, a lot more. So, your example, what would you like to do a lot more?
mm, uh, I mm, go to the exercise a lot more.
Okay, I would like to do exercises a lot more. Fabian, please.
1. Number 1.
Verbs followed by a to infinitive. So after which verbs can we use only to? For example, decide. If I say I decide, I need to use to. I decide to move to another city. Which other verbs like decide we use with to?
Um, Only verbs.
Yeah, because the verbs followed by to.
Help, hope, need,
Hope, need, want.
promise, will like, agree, choose, decide.
Okay, your example.
Uh, uh, um, I decide. I decided to read a new book this week.
Okay, I decide. Yeah, I decide to read
Decide.
a new book this week. Elizabeth.
3.
Phrases to start a conversation with a stranger. So, what can you say about the weather? To ask something. to discuss them.
Hi, it's very hot today. Do you? No. Hi, do you think it's very hot today?
Okay, yeah. Oh, it's hot today, isn't it? Lily, please.
9.
Adverbs of frequency. Which adverbs of frequency do you know?
Like frequency, frequently, usually, sometimes,
Always.
always, never.
Your example, please.
I occasionally see my best friend.
Okay. Juan, please.
Number 2.
Quite a. So your example.
Mm,
So quite in Spanish, bastante. Yeah. For
ajá,
example, that's quite interesting.
okay. She is quite tired.
Okay. And with a, quite a.
Mm,
Example, that's quite an interesting book.
mm, and maybe he's quite a mm, cantante singer.
Yeah,
He is quite a singer.
it should be an adjective. He's quite a good, no, singer, maybe. Okay. Or he's quite a busy person.
Okay.
Fabian, please.
Number 10.
Phrases to start a conversation with a friend. So it's not an unknown person, you know him. And how can you start a conversation, for example, being in the office or, I don't know, meeting him on the street?
Uh, did you head about or did you watch?
Okay. Yeah, did you watch that program? Did you watch that movie?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
In my example is how was your weekend?
Yeah, how was your weekend? Elizabeth, please.
11?
Which one? Sorry.
11?
Yeah.
Present simple. So when do we use present simple? How do we form present simple? And your example. So we use the present simple to talk about
To of today. Um, mm,
for example, we use it when we say
today I
about
worked
something.
all day.
It would be present simple, yeah. It would be past simple and present. So we use present simple to talk about that is always true or generally is true, or about habits or routines. For example, every day I work, or usually I go out as a weekend, or I like coffee. So something that is always true. I like music, for example.
Mm,
Your example?
Always awake early.
Okay. I always wake up early. Lily, please.
12.
State verbs. Which state verbs do you know?
State verbs. Uh,
That we don't use continuous after them. I mean, with them. We use them only in present simple. For example, hate, love, what else?
like,
Okay, like,
understand, see, see,
mhm, okay. Feel, believe. So we don't say I am believing, no, we say just I believe. Or I love, we don't say I'm loving. Feel, suppose, seem, remember, realize, prefer, imagine, forget,
forget.
matter. Your example, please.
I usually um like to go to cafeterias.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Juan, please.
Number 6.
Present continuous. When do we use present continuous?
Mm, eh, mm, if, for and es these actions um, action happening right now
Okay.
on action I mm, temporary actions.
Okay. Your example.
Yes. For example, uh, she is reading an email or he's talking on the phone.
Okay. That's true. Fabian, please. 8 or 13?
13.
Verbs followed by in form.
Okay. Uh, um, yes. For example, studying, living, watching, talking.
Well, yeah, but there are some verbs that after we can use only in form. For example, finish or stop. So if I say I finish, I need to use in after. I finish working. I finish studying. Or for example, I stop. Yeah, I stop reading. I stop. I,
Okay, okay. Okay. Is verbs, right?
uh-huh.
Uh, Imagine means um, avoid,
Okay,
don't mean,
don't mind.
uh,
Uh-huh. Your
don't,
example.
um, um, mm, 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 mm. For example, uh, mm, I uh, I miss my home.
And one
No,
verb
it's
after. Mm,
I miss uh, staying my home.
Okay, I miss staying at my home. At home. Elizabeth, a bit more. Your example.
Mm, it's like better, but a bit more. Um,
It's like a little more. For example, now I work, but I would like to work a bit more. So just a little, I would like to work more. I'd like to travel a bit more. She'd like to be a bit more healthy. So what would you like to do a bit more?
I like to be more fast when I like to be more. No, I like I like to be a little more fast when I run.
A bit more, yeah, a bit more faster.
Fast when I run.
So I'd like to run a bit more faster. Okay.
Okay.
And the last part, their questions. So let's start with Lily. Some of them I just put from the book because I was lazy. Lily, when was the last time you did something difficult and what was it?
Maybe last week I had to uh, give a training about a chemical that I didn't know a lot.
Hmm. Okay, thank you. One, please. How often do you talk to people you don't know? In what places?
Do you often do you talk to? Mm,
How often do you talk to people you don't know? For example, in the gym, in the supermarket, in the street, and in what places?
eh, 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 I talk the people in the gym and weekend I go to the running and park in Colima. Uh, uh, uh,
And you talked there to some people you don't know.
mm,
True?
yes, sometimes I talk the people and another no don't talk with the people.
Okay. Fabian, please. How many countries have you been to?
Um, wait, how many countries have you? Ay, no recuerdo qué significaba.
So did you travel to another countries? Which countries?
Oh, what country I visited?
That's true. Yeah. How many countries have you been to?
Um, any, for example, this week, Guadalajara, or a last year or two years, I visited Morelia in Michoacan.
Okay. Yeah, countries is like outside of Mexico. For example, I know.
Oh,
Did you go to the
ah,
USA?
oh,
Did you go to...
no, I don't visited other countries, but
Hmm?
I would like visited any uh, maybe it's USA or Canada or Spain, maybe.
Okay, thank you. Elizabeth, please. What jobs do you do at home?
When I go, in home, I cook my food and every day, and I clean my room, and I mm, I be care of the plants, and I clean the kitchen and the bathrooms.
Okay. Thank you. Lily, please. What are you doing next weekend?
Next weekend, I will go to visit my parents, and on Saturday, I'm going to see a friend.
Hmm. Juan, please.
Okay.
How good are you at staying in touch with old friends and family members?
Mm, mm, I really mm, mm, I really mm, mm, I really touch with my friends. I waiting uh, with my family one sometime in the 4 day.
Okay. Fabian. What did you eat last night?
Um, I I ate last night um, two sandwich because I uh, in staying in Guadalajara. I am this week, no sé cómo se diría foráneo.
Like what you were out? Yeah. So foreign.
¿Cómo, bro? Foreign?
Uh-huh.
I am this week, I am foráneo in Guadalajara this week.
Okay. What would you like to do a bit more, Elizabeth?
Mm, I run a half marathon, and I really like a bit more faster.
Okay. That's nice. Lily. When was the last time you spent time with your family?
Last time was on Tuesday. He came to my apartment and we had dinner together.
That's cool. One, please. How would your friends describe you?
Mm, I think my friends uh, describe me mm, a little easygoing, uh, keen, maybe untied, but sometimes a little serious.
Okay. And Fabian, how would your best friend describe you?
Maybe my best friend described me uh, 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 a little serious person, patient, uh, maybe a little rude, and um, funny person.
Elizabeth. When was the last time you tried something new and what was it?
The last time I tried, maybe, maybe 1 year ago when I started to practice Pilates.
That's nice. Lily, how important is your work or studying to you and why?
Uh, my work is important to me because I'm always learning new things and I also help people to stay safe.
Mm. One, where does your best friend live?
Mm, My my best friend live in Tequila, Jalisco.
Mhm. Fabian and Elizabeth. So, Fabian, you're sitting on a happy to chat bench near the station. You think about where you are and why you're sitting there. Someone comes to the bench, that's Elizabeth, to talk to you. So you continue the conversation. And Elizabeth, you see someone sitting, it's Fabian, on a happy to chat bench near the station, and you decide to talk to them. Think about why you are there and start a conversation. So Elizabeth starts, and Fabian, you answers.
Hi, what do you do?
Hi, fine, and you?
That's cool. Fine. Thank you. Mm, it's really hot today,
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Excuse me?
Um,
Excuse me?
it's really hot today,
Isn't it?
isn't it?
It's really hot today, isn't it?
Oh, oh. Mm, uh, a little days today, but maybe in the night is a little cold. Uh,
Yeah, maybe.
uh, what is your name?
Elizabeth, and you?
Eh, uh, my name is Fabian. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Um,
you. I hope see you later.
see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Mhm. Lily, what do you do quite a lot?
I mm, I do quite a lot um cooking my lunch, and also um study, and I quite a lot uh play with my cats.
Mhm. Okay, that's nice. One, please. Which things do you do on a normal day?
Mm, a normal day, I go to the gym in the morning. I cook my breakfast. Uh, before I go to the work. Uh, rest the day I working in the office, and in the afternoon or night I go to the running in the mm, unidad deportiva, no sé cómo se dice.
Okay. Well, I don't know if it's a place or it's a team. I don't know.
Okay, I go to the running with my roomies. And
Mhm. Thank you. Fabian, what different groups of people are there in your life? Think about work, colleague, family, hobbies. How often do you see each group and what activities do you do together?
Okay. Usually with my friends in weekend, I we go we go the eat uh, eat a restaurant, or maybe in weekdays play video games in the in at night, and uh, with my family usually uh, we watch any serie or movie.
Okay,
Mm,
serious.
uh-huh.
Elizabeth, how can you describe your lifestyle and why?
I think my lifestyle it's it's busy in the work, but in in the free time, my lifestyle, I try it's easygoing and healthy and equilibrate with exercise and go to my friends and go to to be fun.
Okay. Lily, please. What are you studying these days?
These days, I'm studying for my master degrees. This month, I'm having a class called Human Talent Administration.
Hmm. Interesting. Juan, do you think happy to chat benches would be a good idea where you live? Why and why not?
Mm, mm, Aaron, Happy Chat Benches es como pláticas felices o buenas, no recuerdo.
The bench is the place where you can sit in the park, for example, and there are some benches where
Ah,
some people
yeah.
can come and start a
Ah,
conversation.
uh, yeah, I think a good idea because I uh, probably uh, new people and and then I think interesting new no activities and routines for the other people.
Mhm. Okay. And last two questions, Fabian. Do you have a small group of close friends or a large group of friends?
Um, I have small groups of close friends um, because uh, is uh, I usually is easy organizar. ¿Cómo sería en inglés?
Organize.
¿Cómo, perdón?
Organize.
Organize is very more easy organize uh, for about any something or restaurant, maybe travel or play, maybe play together. Uh, I have a small group. Is it is escribir el grupo is reliable with my friends.
Okay, thank you. And the last question is for Elizabeth. Which topics do you think are suitable or not suitable for talking to people you don't know? So which topics can you speak? Can you talk to people you don't know which topics?
I
Okay.
think it's suitable for talking to people I don't know. Um, the weather, um, the the weather, the sounds, or for family, some the pets, or or something movie or music or prefer food. And I think it's not suitable talk to new people. The personal things like mm, mm, the address of your house or your work, um, your routine of the everyday, or things, mm, yes, things personals. I'm not
Okay.
uh,
Yeah. Thank you. So we finished all the questions. Well, in general, I think it was okay. It wasn't so difficult. It just maybe we still need to practice more. Sometimes I feel like it's difficult to answer, to speak about some topics, or it's like there is no too fluency. Yeah, too much fluency to answer something. So next time on Tuesday we start Unit 2. Have a nice weekend and see you. It's late already. Bye. Good night.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher. Good night.